Welcome to Mondays with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is Smokey Steve and Mark. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome or welcome back. Oh, it's nice to see you. And we have a rather thrilling show today. We do. Today, it's all about contests, sweepstakes, and instant win games. Oh, yes. What the heck are they? Where do you find them? How can you win? And what have I won recently? Ooh, it's been pretty good this last month. I'm really excited to share that with you. And, most of you know by now that I'm a sweeper. Yeah, the hobby of entering sweepstakes, well, they call us sweepers. I don't know. And it is a fun and exciting and sometimes lucrative hobby to do. And, this was by request, and this is the most request, how do you say it? Like, I've gotten the most requests for this content, for this subject, I should say, and I mean, it's been years since I've done a giveaway video, probably over 2 years now, but I still do them. I still play all the giveaways and everything, and I still do win too. So it was my pleasure to do this video. I'm glad that a lot of people are interested in it because whereas I'm not a professional giveaway enterer, I have been doing it for, well, quite some time now, and I may have a few little, tips and hints there that may increase your odds of winning, And you know what? We do have a lot to get to. I do want to get caught up on some chit chat, but I do think we should get started, okay? So how about this? Giveaways. What the heck are they, and where do you find them? So basically, there are 3 types of giveaways. That would be contests, sweepstakes, and instant win games. And today, we're talking, well, mostly about digital giveaways. Oh yes, the sweepstakes world has gone digital for sure. Back in the day, you used to have to physically write your information down on an entry form and mail it in. Or, drop it off in one of those little drop boxes like at your local grocery store when they're holding a little giveaway there, Now they're still around, but they're pretty few and far in between. This whole hobby has really gone digital, and it's so much fun too. So contests. Now that would be a giveaway where you would have to kind of do something to enter, right? Like this one from the Victory Seed Company. Now to enter this giveaway, they want you to send in a photo of plants from your garden. Now hopefully grown with their seeds, of course. So you send in a photo to enter that giveaway to win one of their prizes. Now that could be recipe contests, those are a lot of fun to do. Crafting contests, sometimes poems, or write a short story and submit them in. Whatever it might be, it's something that you have to do to enter this type of giveaway, like a competition kind of, Now sweepstakes, on the other hand, that's probably your most basic giveaway. All you have to do is submit your contact information to enter to win one of their prizes. Like here, win this Land Rover there. All you have to do is send in your email address. It's very, very simple and straight to the point. And those are usually either one entry, like you enter at one time, or you can enter every day for a certain amount of time. And then my personal favorite, the instant win game. Oh, these ones are so much fun because you know right then and there if you won a prize. Like this one from La Juanita. Oh yes, so you enter your email address and then you get to pick one of the cans and it'll tell you if you're a winner or not. Nope, not a winner, of course. Or like Heinz, they have the spinning wheels there where you have to match 3 in a row to win a prize. Usually instant win games are tied together with some sort of like interactive game or some sort. Like this one from Kingsford. This is so much fun. It's another one of those like kind of, match up games, and they eliminate, and you rack up points. You play that game every time to enter the instant win game. And like I said, if you do win, you know right away, like right then and there. It's so cool. And then there's the best of both worlds. It's a sweepstakes or a contest tied in together with an instant win game too, like this one from Coca-Cola. They're running this right now. It's so much fun. So you can enter your email in there and you have a chance to win one of their grand prizes. And this particular one, you can pick different grand prizes to win. And then it's also tied in with a daily instant win game. The spin the record there too, And then there's different ways that you can earn additional entries too. Sometimes by subscribing to a newsletter or maybe watching some exclusive content, But either way, oh boy, the best of both worlds. They're my personal favorite. Love it. Love it. Twice the chances to win, right? So now we know, what they are and how to play them. Where the heck do we find them, right? Well, besides keeping an eye out in magazines that you read or your Sunday newspaper, or maybe some signage in your local stores, maybe emails, social media, there are giveaway groups on social media, especially on Facebook, and they're so much fun to join because everybody shares the latest giveaways that are out there, and then you can share what you won and stuff too. Groups are a lot of fun and a great way to find giveaways. Now, my personal favorite is with a free email newsletter. Now, there's a lot of them out there. You can just Google free sweepstakes or giveaway newsletters, and a whole bunch of them will come up. I like Absolute Forum. It's a daily free newsletter that comes by email that tells me all of the latest sweepstakes and contests out there. And then in addition to that, they also have a little joke of the day, and they tell you the latest daily samples you can get for free, and also some pretty cool coupons and deals. It's an awesome little email newsletter there. So that's a great way to find these giveaways, right? Because they're not just gonna appear out of thin air or anything. So now we know where to find them, how to play them, what they are. The big question is, how do we win? Well, I just happened to put together a list of tips and hints to help you bring home that big win. It's time for some tips on how you can get that prize-winning moment when you enter those giveaways. Oh, yes, and my first tip here, become familiar with the official rules. Now, these rules will explain everything you need to know on how to enter and when to enter, and if you're even eligible to enter. Some promotions have restrictions on, say, age, like maybe they're specifically for kids or for the senior population. It'll also tell you if your location is okay. Some promotions are only available in certain states or certain countries. So definitely become familiar with those official rules so you don't risk being eliminated from any giveaway entry. Get yourself a dedicated email address just for entering giveaways. You'll be glad you did because you may start getting some newsletters when you register your information at certain sites. And once you start entering those giveaways, make a folder in your browser and bookmark them for easy access and organization. And if you do win a prize, be sure to print out a hard copy on your printer, just for proof. Persistence. Definitely. Persistence is the key to winning any giveaway. Set aside a time of the day every day to enter your giveaways. It doesn't have to be long. Maybe a half hour multitasking or watching your favorite TV program, or maybe with your morning cup of coffee like I do mine. And if you're running short on time, well, then just pick a few of those giveaways that you really want to win. But persistence, oh yeah, definitely the key to winning any giveaway. So try not to let, well, even one day go past without entering, at least a few. If the game requires the purchase of a product and you don't want to buy that product, or you need a prize code and don't have one, no worries. Most promotions are no purchase necessary. Just take a look at the official rules for the beloved AMOE or another mode of entry. There's usually a special link so you can get a free gameplay. Don't get discouraged. If you're entering and not winning, it's easy to feel demotivated, and that can lead to entering fewer giveaways and winning less often. Remember, it's totally normal to lose more than you win, so remember to stay persistent and stay positive. The best and most important tip is also the most simplest. Enjoy yourself. Entering giveaways is a hobby, not a job, and it should be treated like that. And if you want to win, you're going to have to protect yourself from giveaway burnout, those negative feelings that can make entering giveaways, well, not so much fun. Remember, this hobby is not a chore, and it's not something that has to be done. I mean, the simple fact is that there are way too many giveaways out there to enter all of them every single day. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, and dream about those big wins to come. Not bad, huh? Pretty good tips there. And you know what? If a particular giveaway asks you to join their email newsletter, I say go ahead and do it. Now, even though they say it will not increase your odds of winning, I say, anything will help, right? It certainly couldn't hurt, as is feeling lucky, y'all. Feeling lucky is a big advantage for sweepers, and if you're not feeling particularly lucky, there are some things you can do about that. You know our motto here, stay positive. Definitely stay positive. It's easy to get discouraged, because, the fact of the matter is that you're going to lose more than you're going to win. That's just the way that it is. But if you're persistent and you have a positive attitude and feel lucky, you're definitely going to win. I promise you, okay? So, want to know what I've won lately? Oh, it's been a good few weeks here with the giveaways it has. But you know what? Before we get into the fun, a lot of you have been asking, I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering, what happened to that trip I won last year? So for that, we're going to have to go into real talk mode, okay? So we're going to get serious just for a couple minutes here, okay? So a lot of you know I did win an all-expense paid trip to Austin. This was at the end of last summer is when I won it from the Smithfield Company. And I'll just tell you real quick what happened, because you knew what happened up to that point. We had won the trip. It was literally right before the wedding. We were kind of stressed about it because it was the week up, like right before the wedding. And then we were exposed to COVID right before we were supposed to go. So I'm exposed too. 3 coworkers got it bad, and I had worked with them for 2 days prior. But anyway, you know this up to this point. So I did contact them, and I told them what had happened, and I kind of left the ball in their court. And they had decided that, no, it probably wouldn't be best to go. They'll go ahead and give the trip to somebody else, but they would award us with something else in the new year. And that brings us up to where we are now. So they did. They gave us an all expenses paid trip to New York City this time. And this was a 3-day trip. and it was to tour all female-owned restaurants, bakeries, bars, things like that. And the itinerary was packed. It was 18 venues in a 3-day period. A lot of walking from one to another to another to another to another. Of course, a lot of eating, and it was for myself and a guest, and there were 4 winners total. So there would be 8 people total in this group, and I guess the moderators or whatever. But the itinerary was packed, a lot of walking, a lot of eating. And the itinerary went all the way, it started at 7 in the morning, went all the way up to 8:30 at night, back to back, back to back to back, stuff like that. I was very grateful. I totally accepted the fact that we may not get anything because of, what happened with the first trip. I was very grateful that we got it. But then I really got into my head over it. And, it was right, the trip was right around the time when all of this happened, with the move from the old place to this place, with the condemning of the building and all that. And we were all just stressed out. So, of course, I started to feel overwhelmed and getting in my head and everything. And I started thinking, I don't know if I'm going to physically be able to walk all of that. I've been having some mobility issues lately, adjusting to the new medication and stuff. So I started worrying about that. Now, I have braces. I have things I probably could have managed, really. But then I started thinking, this is a culinary trip. It's going to be a lot of eating, and it's going to be around a lot of people, and there's some filming going on as well. And y'all know my struggles right now with dealing with my dental issues and the self-esteem and all that goes along with it. So that was another thing that added to the ruminating and, kind of the negative feelings towards it, So ultimately, I did discuss it with Steven and everything, and I forfeited the prize. It didn't go to waste. They did give it to somebody else, and I hope they had a really good time. I'm glad that happened. But thinking back, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm like, part of me is like, glad that I did it, and it was almost like a relief, and it did feel that way at that time. And another part of me is like, you won a trip, and, you forfeited it, because of these reasons. Now, the reasons I think were valid, but again, maybe not so valid. Do you know what I mean? But it's another example, and why I kind of titled this little part here, Real Talk, was, these things that I've had shared about with before, self-esteem, self-worth, my dental issues, my mobility issues, the things that, I struggle with, and how it can affect things in my life like this, So that's what happened to that trip. There were no hard feelings or anything. We left on good terms, and there was nothing like that, but anyway, so that's the story of that. Let's have some fun seeing what I won recently, because it's been really good. It really made up for that trip. Oh my gosh. So I guess we'll do this like an unboxing. I'll try to get through it real quick, okay? So first of all, there's like I won some little things. I won a $10 prepaid gift card from Newport. I won a $25 prepaid Visa card from Lucky Strike cigarettes. The cigarette companies, they have sweepstakes and they have giveaways all the time, and you don't even have to be a smoker, really. Well, I should say you don't have to smoke that particular brand. It does say on there, I am a smoker over the age of blah blah blah, but I do know people who don't smoke and still enter those contests, and I do tend to do pretty well on those. In the past, this was a couple years ago, I won a $500 prepaid Visa again, and that was from Camel Company. So I won those 2 gift cards, and then there's like the little ones, the little fun ones. Like this came last week. It's a little cooler from Coors Light. It's nice. It's fun. It's like something fun to get, And it was in one of their summer instant win games. And here, we'll do this. Oh, HVR, Hidden Valley Ranch. I won, let's see, congratulations on being a winner in the Ranchology Shake, Rattle, and Roll game. And it was a bag like that, like a grocery kind of tote there. oven mitts, and another, like, nicer bag there. They call this a canvas lunch bag. I don't know. So there's that. And then a ranch bottle cozy. Look how cute this is. And it has a little lid on it that goes like that. It's kind of cute, huh? And then, check this out, a pair of socks. So it was a Hidden Valley Ranch gift pack, you know, and it was fun to win. This one, I was so thrilled to win this. This is so cool. Talk about like a unique and cool prize to win. It wasn't a grand prize, but this was from Lucky Charms and their Magically Delicious Instant Win game. It's a candle. Check this out. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, not Lucky Charms. Captain Crunch. What am I saying? It's Captain Crunch. Look, it's a Captain Crunch candle. Look at that. Crunch Berry Splash. So cool. And, you know, it's just, you know, all I did was put my email address in, spin the wheel, and I won it. You know, so I don't know. It's a lot of fun. So those are some little ones. Oh, and then there is this one. Now, this is from Snapple. And this particular instant win game, you can win multiple prizes on, so you can continue to play every day, and you could win a bunch of prizes if you want. Yeah, I didn't win. Okay. But I did win once already, and I won a retro thirst aid kit from Snapple. Look, how cool is this? You've been flavorfully rewarded. And it's just a kit of some of their old retro Snapple bottles, like I think it's grape aid, orange aid, and pink lemonade. So that was just another like fun one to win, you know. And then okay, oh here, you know what? We'll do these two next because you're not gonna believe this. You know, this is just so bizarre. So Malibu rum, oh yes. They have a game that's out right now. It's an instant win game and a sweepstakes. And you can only win once on it, so I had to stop playing because I already won. Well, I won this extremely valuable prize, right? Valued at $400 and some. It is a stackable, what do they call it? A tumble tower game. You know those Jenga games, right? The Jenga where you pull a thing? It's a giant one. It comes in this... It's heavy as heck, comes in a canvas bag, and all the pieces have Malibu on it. This is filled with these to play the game, the Tumble Tower stack game. Oh my gosh, I see if you can see the size of it. There, that's what it is, right? I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do with that? Maybe I'll build a trellis or something out of it. I don't know, we'll see. But the funny thing is, right? Entenmann's, you know, the cake company, the coffee cakes and all that, they had a sweepstakes, 125th anniversary Sweeter Together sweepstakes. And I won it. Guess what it is? Another one of these. Do you honestly believe this? It's another one, except the difference is that it's Entenmann's branded on it. So not only did I win one of a very unique and odd prize, right? I won two of them from two different companies. It's so bizarre. Another one of those like fun little things that happen sometimes, you know. I didn't even paint these. Gosh, at least Malibu painted theirs, right? So anyway, I have two of those. I have no idea what to do. We don't really play Jenga here, but I'm sure I'm pretty crafty. Maybe I'll come up with something. So, you know, so there's that. So, big wins. Check this out. I was the grand prize winner in the USA Today and Miracle Ear sweepstakes. I won a pair of hearing aids. Valued at $5,000. I knew hearing aids were expensive, but I didn't know they were that expensive. My goodness. And you know what? I have some hearing loss. I don't need hearing aids right now. You know, but I got them. I mean, because inevitably I'll probably will need them anyway. They're like, no, just get them. You won them. Chances are you're gonna need them. Get them. It's covered. You don't need to pay for them. Pretty cool, huh? And then, oh, this is so exciting. This is probably the most valuable. Well, no, the trip would have been the most valuable. That was valued at $6,000. This one is valued, I think, at $4,000. I was the grand prize winner in the Dunkin's Cart Cash game. It's a 1-year meal delivery kit subscription. Do you believe that? And it's awarded in a gift card too. So I'm not sure, it hasn't come yet. It's on its way, but I'm not sure if it's like a prepaid Visa or if it's like a gift card for, say, HelloFresh, or Every Plate or something like that. I'm not sure, but either way, it's 12 months of a weekly meal delivery kit. It's a pretty cool prize, huh? And then there's some other things, some other little things I won, like keychains and buttons and stickers and stuff. But these were kind of the big fun ones that I won recently. I also won a beach ball from Miller Lite. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh boy, we went over a lot of stuff tonight, huh? I really hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope maybe it inspired you to take on a new hobby, the hobby of sweeping, y'all, because you gotta play to win, right? You're not going to win unless you play. So, I don't know. Maybe take a look at it. Might be something you like doing. If you have any questions, you can definitely shoot me an email. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Like I said, I'm not like a professional sweeper or anything. I just do it as a hobby. I enjoy doing it. I think it's a lot of fun. And sometimes, sometimes it pays off. It really, really does. So, I don't know. For the rest of the evening, I think I'm going to have a Snapple, burn a candle, maybe play a game or two, and eat some food from a meal delivery kit. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell too. Check us out over on social media, Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever that is, and Instagram, and all of our contact information is listed right down below. Our email address, our post office box. Thank you again, everybody. You have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time, all right? Ciao, everybody, and good luck on winning all those prizes.